YouTube. Back for week 3. So I am down 20 pounds from surgery. Hit a little bit of a stall, haven't lost weight in 2 or 3 days now. And I'm hoping it's not that whole dreaded 3-week stall that lasts a couple of weeks. It might be. I don't know. So my choice is now to stay off the scale for the next 3 weeks and see what happens. I have a ton to talk about today, but it hopefully won't be too long. So, if you watched last week's video, you heard me say that my first hurdle was going to be Thanksgiving. I was wrong. I went to my grandparents, who, as I've mentioned previously, were and are super Italian, and straight off the boat, it doesn't get any more Italian. And found out my grandmother was making meatballs. I was like, oh great, it's, I could have that on purees. I can just mush it up and have it, and it'd be great. So I get to their house, and normally, before surgery, 6 or 7 of those in 5 minutes. I just couldn't stop eating them. They were one of my favorite foods, right? So I get to their house, and I'm like, I'm gonna have 2. And my aunt looks at me. She's like, why don't you start with 1 and see how you feel? I couldn't even get through 1, guys. It took me an hour to eat half of a meatball. And I'm talking maybe this size meatball, right? And I don't think it was any more than 2 ounces. Took me half an hour to get through this thing. Now, coming from a family who's used to seeing me put it away, right? Every set of eyes at that table, including my 6-year-old cousin, were stunned and on me. And I swear to God, the look on my grandmother's face was as if I just told her that I went vegan or killed a batch of puppies. She just looked so hurt that I couldn't help but crack up. My grandfather kept making jokes oh, you're gonna finish that meatball by Thanksgiving. And even my 6-year-old cousin, he looks at me and he's like, Chris, when you're still eating? And I'm like, yeah, I know. He goes, when are you gonna finish? And I go, I don't know, an hour. And he looks at me, he's like, how about I give you 40 minutes and I'll come back? Now, this kid's 6. He's sarcastic as hell, but 40 minutes later, still hadn't finished the meatball. So I think they might take my Italian card away. I don't want them to take it away. It was such a surreal experience, and it was honestly the first time that since surgery I've really understood what my limitations are and felt the difference. Because yeah, I've been eating and I've been having purees and drinking my water and doing all of that, but I've been eating things that normally I wouldn't have. I'm not gonna puree chicken soup on a daily basis because I want to. But my grandmother's meatballs, that's the crux of my blood. I don't know. But it was so strange, guys. And I don't know, it felt wrong. I was very confused for the rest of the day. It was am I never gonna be able to eat a meatball again? It's just how it was a very emotional day. I am losing, inches, which, like I said, I've been kind of stalled on weight, but I've definitely, absolutely noticed a change in the last week. I am losing so disproportionately. One of my butt cheeks is now smaller than the other, which is weird, and I'm just gonna put it out there because I think it's ridiculous, and I can't sit down comfortably anymore, and I don't know when the other one's gonna catch up. So that's a thing, and the other thing is my arms have started to shrink, but not my upper arms, right? So just my lower arms. So I don't know if any of you have done this, but when I was a kid in the wintertime, we used to make little marshmallow snowmen with pretzel arms. It probably explains why I gained weight, right? Everything was food related. But literally, my arms right now look like pretzel rods sticking out of marshmallows. It's everything is so weird and uneven, guys. I don't understand. But I'm not complaining at all, except for the fact that it hurts to sit. I will complain about that all day. I don't understand what's happening to my ass. I am getting excited though, because seeing that things are starting to shrink. Like, I started this whole thing as a size 26, but my highest size has been a 28. Yesterday I wore size 22, 24 sweatpants. And I know they're sweatpants and they stretch, but that was like huge for me. So I started kind of Christmas shopping a little prematurely and bought myself some stuff that's a couple sizes small on me right now. And hopefully it fits me by the holidays, because I bought a really cute outfit for Christmas. I know that I said I was going to put some recipes on today's video, but I didn't get around to making anything this week. I had a bit of a Friendsgiving celebration with some of my friends from college and baked a pumpkin cheesecake for normal people. And it was, I didn't want to try it because I'm like, I don't want to go back on things so quickly, especially. Like, I didn't want to cheat. But instead, I just tried to scrape a little bit off of the serving knife. And I knew that the thing was good because it went at the party. Like, everybody was eating it and, like, thing was gone. But I scraped a little bit off the knife and tried it. Completely tasted horrible to me. So I guess my taste buds are changing because I just can't do sweet stuff anymore. But have been indulging in the Starbucks decaf peppermint mocha, like non-fat and all of that stuff, and it tastes the same if you close your eyes. So it still makes it feel like I'm participating in the whole like holiday ridiculousness. God forbid anybody mentions a red cup, but yeah. So things haven't been so bad. I think tomorrow when I go to my 3-week checkup, they should be moving me on to soft foods. I really still don't know what the difference between soft foods and purees is, but I'll find out tomorrow. I will keep you guys all posted. Hopefully, before Thanksgiving, I will do a recipe video. I really just don't have anything that I've made this week. I don't want to give you guys recipes that I haven't tried yet. But I'll be back next week for my 1-month check-in with you guys. And I can't wait. I can't believe it's been almost a month already. So I will talk to you all soon, and I hope you all have a good week. Bye.